Alright, so I've finally got the camera working. It's still a little bit out of focus, but it's working a lot better after its little tumble when I did my face. You can see I'm looking very much better. I have a Harry Potter scar right here. But yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a quick update since the camera's working good now and show you some of the things around the farm that have changed since I probably last did a vlog. So let's go. Alright, so now we have 17 little healthy piglets in here, and next door in the next door neighbour's house. Oh, and the mums are doing really well and healthy, and these little guys are super cute. Hello. So they're about, I think, 3 weeks old now and doing really well. We're just tracking their growth rates and seeing how they're going, but we hope to raise them all to full weight and then we'll sell them when they hopefully reach around 90 to 100 kgs. So it's part of the farm. We want to start getting into raising pigs, and these ones are going really well, and the other ones behind us, they've just been bred. I think last week we got a boar in and did the business. So yeah, no, looking forward to seeing how it all turns out. Alright, so another awesome change we've got going on at the farm at the moment is cashew nut harvest. So I've got one just up here. These little puppies here. If you're like me, you never actually knew that cashews grew on a tree underneath an apple. Like, blowing my mind. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. We've got them falling off the ground everywhere at the moment. I don't know if we can see all those yellow dots on the screen. That's all cashew apples. We had an awesome team from YWAM here last week that helped us pick them and harvest them. So what we do is we get this, you pull the cashew, sorry, just awkwardly doing it while on camera, dropped it on the ground, and then you get this, we roast this, and then you have cashew nuts which you buy in the supermarket. Never knew they came from there. Another interesting fact from Stungtring AOC, cashew nuts. So another development that we're quite excited about on the farm is recently we finally received our food machine. So this is for making up kind of the farm feed for the chickens and for the pigs and things like that, and looks exactly like this one here. The boys have just hooked it up so that it takes all the cassava dust and stuff away. So what that means is now we'll be able to make our own feed for all our animals on the farm, and it saves us maybe up around 40 to 50% of costs of doing that. So the company that usually supplies it at quite a high rate, whereas if we do it ourselves we'll be able to do it for a whole lot cheaper. So just another thing we're developing and quite excited about, and we've just made up yesterday our first batch of food, so we're quite excited to see how it compares to the CP food of the guys who make it already. This is a Cambodian feed mixer. It does look a lot like a concrete mixer, but in Cambodia you just need to improvise sometimes. So one of our goals over the next couple of years here at AOC Stungtring is to really develop and refine our training process that we do. So we usually have farmers come in, I think I've said before in some of the blogs, come in for about 3 days, do some training, and then we send them out and get them back into doing some improved kind of farming techniques. So on that note, we've just improved our pig pen here. We've got a real low-tech model that villagers can really understand and have a lot more uptake is what we hope. Obviously you saw the ones out behind you there which have like concrete and really fancy, but the problem is sometimes when farmers see those they're a bit kind of too high-tech, which sounds funny, but when you live in the village it's a lot harder to kind of build things out of concrete. So as you can see, this one's all just bamboo. It's got just the thatch roof, and I'll bring you in, take you a bit closer and see we're still doing our sawdust model in there, so that eliminates any odours that the pig's urine has because of the bacteria. But just a really cool low-tech way of doing pig farming. So what we hope is that as we kind of do these more low-tech models, the farmers will see them and can associate with them more, and will have more uptake on what we train here at the farm. So yeah, just another new thing at the farm. Alright, so another thing that's changing at the farm here is, I think I've showed a few times, our mushroom stacks that we do the hay mushrooms or straw mushrooms with. That is coming to an end as we're running out of straw. We're hopefully going to get a bit more in, because we still actually want to train about 100 more farmers over the next 3 or 4 months. But hopefully we'll get some more in and can run some more training on that. Behind me here we've got the drip irrigation model. Take it in nice and close. You can see we've got some, I think it's a broccoli or cauliflower coming through nicely. And if you just look in down here, you can see the drip irrigation underneath there. We've got the little polythene doing drip feed. Over here we've got where we're going to grow oyster mushrooms. So that, I think I've said before, but it's a hut that's got a steady temperature, and you just up the humidity in there, and the mushrooms just all grow on shelves really nicely. So hopefully over the next coming months we can kind of develop these models a bit more to overtake what we were doing with the mushrooms as well. But just everything here always is continually evolving because of the season. Some seasons we can't grow mushrooms obviously, but we try and do it with these ones instead of those ones. And yeah, just always changing. So I'm getting bitten by an ant, so I'm going to go. And so the last little new development I wanted to talk about at AOC Farm is something that's been taking maybe 18 months to 2 years, but it's finally happening, and I'm quite excited about this, and I think you will be too. We just come over here, after 18 months, 2 years, we finally are getting some pineapples. How cool is that? For all I knew, pineapples grew on a tree somewhere in Hawaii, but apparently not. We've got them here, so I might do a montage, because montages are cool. Alright team, that pretty much wraps it up for another week of Sambodia. I'm off home to watch a bit of league online, because you've got to have your taste of the Warriors when you're away, you know. Let's go on Warriors. It's been another great week. Hopefully I'll have another vlog for you next Sunday. The camera's working all about 60 to 90% of the time, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get another vlog out. I also want to just take a quick note, as always, to say a massive thank you to all my supporters, especially Mary and Vaughan Darby. Those two, like, hardly even know them, but massive supporters of me. They're somewhere where it's like about -10. I think they're staying in like an ice hotel right now, and I'm living in 39 degrees, but they're here in 2 weeks, so they're gonna get a shock. Anyway, I'm off home. I'll catch you guys later, leaving you with a Cambodian sunset to say goodbye. So have a good week. I'll see you next time.
She's like a million